OCO, Uliheli Esti, Nigada, Dagwado BJ. This is the Arcane Alienist. Hey everybody, I been really busy this month and haven't had a time to actually record a podcast. I know I put out some of my Morgborg stuff that I had recorded a while back, but I haven't recorded anything original. And it's the last day of November. I just wanted to take a brief moment to acknowledge Indigenous, whether you call it Indigenous Peoples Month, Native American Heritage Month. I did a few episodes last year really talking about indigenous gaming and some native games and other kind of properties that feature native characters or by native artists. I didn't have time to get to that this week. Or this month. I actually did a lot more work in my professional life around things for Indigenous Peoples Month. So, but that's probably not something that this audience is interested in. However, there are two things, and I'll put links in the show descriptions, where I did appear on a couple of other podcasts. I have earlier in the month had sit on a panel on the our Nerds RPG Variety Cast with Jason Connerly. The other panelists were Nikki and Arlen Walker, and we talked about The Only Good Indians, a really awesome, really great horror novel by Stephen Graham Jones, who is an author who is a Blackfeet, and the main characters are native, and it really gets into it's kind of a horror slasher type of story, but very much steeped in native culture and tradition, at least for the Blackfeet. So that's a great review. If you haven't read the book, there's kind of a spoiler-filled review there. So I would read the book and then go listen to that. Or if you don't mind spoilers, listen to us talk about the book itself on that episode. Again, I'll put a link in the episode description. And then this week I joined Carl Rodriguez over on the GMologist Presents, and we did kind of a second look at Coyote and Crow now that we've played it a little more and had some time to even play it at a convention. And looked at some other products that feature, try to capture Indigenous Americans in role-playing games. So be sure and check that out. I'll put that link as well. Otherwise, it's the end of November. We're moving on to December and the holiday season proper. I hope this week, wherever you are out there, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you got to spend some time with friends and family, have a good meal, take a little time off from work, and rest up. And otherwise, until I talk to you again, take care of yourself and make somebody happy today. Thanks for listening to the Arcane Alienist podcast. The music you're hearing is Come and Get It by Scott Holmes Music. The cover art is by Dave Bone. Be sure to check out his stuff at ironseer.com. You can leave me a message. I have my SpeakPipe account linked to the show description. You can also send me an email at arcane.alienist@gmail.com. Just embed a voice memo, or I'll just read the text to your email during a future episode. Once again, thanks so much for listening.